Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. So this is a market video. I'm just doing a little introduction for the beginning of the video. Yeah, welcome to the video. I'll be back in just a little bit, but right now I'm going to put footage before the market and then I'm going to come back and talk to you guys about how the market went. Slow, but that's okay. It's pretty cold outside. It's 12 o'clock. The event started at 9 and we've had one sale, so it's pretty slow, but it's been fun. Okay, it was freezing. It was beyond freezing. I don't know what got into me, but for California, for me, it was cold that day. I think it was like 52, something like that. Oh my goodness, I was dying. The thing is, it was kind of windy at times, and that's when I was freezing cold that day. So as you can see, I included some footage, a couple different videos of it was actually different times throughout the day where the market just looked empty. I really liked my setup. I was happy. Like, I have so many amigurumis. I'm always super proud when I get to lay them all out and see everything. This time I did take a couple more big plushies than normal just because it's Christmas time. So I was hoping that people would be, you know, looking for Christmas gifts and shopping for that. But there were so many vendors. There were, I think, 60 vendors. I don't know if that included food vendors or not. It might have, actually. But there was 60, which I love. I am absolutely, if I can go to an event with more vendors than less, I would go for it. Because I'm not, I don't know how to say this without sounding cocky. I'm not like afraid of competition. Personally, I don't think that it affects my sales in a way of like, I understand when there's more vendors to choose from, people will choose other things rather than just yours. But if there's more vendors, you know, people see, you know, 60 canopy tents, they're more likely to stop if the, you know, event is outdoors than if they see like 10 or 15 set up. So that was my mindset. That's always been my mindset. I love doing big events. That way I could shop as well. I love supporting other vendors. Yeah, this event was right next to a very, very busy street. So yeah, there were cars going back and forth all day long, but I just think it was so cold and like pretty close to Christmas that people just don't want to really risk getting sick. And yeah, it started from 9 o'clock and went until 2. I did not get a sale until noon. That means I spent my first 3 hours just sitting there. Thankfully, I had a helper with me. I was so blessed to have her there. We we ended up buying food pretty early on, which is funny because usually I like to wait like just a little bit until I make a sale to start shopping other vendors. Not this time. I was laughing so much, and my partner was laughing as well. It was actually my mom that went with me for this event. She was laughing at me because it was dead customer wise. The people that were walking around for the most part, especially in the morning, were just the vendors. So yeah, I was buying things without having sold anything, and she was just messing with me about that. But you know what? I was getting hungry. I know she was getting hungry as well. And when I ask someone to come help me for an event, I will always buy them food at the event. I don't expect them to bring lunch or to starve. We're gonna buy food at the event. It's part of the fun, it's part of the market. I know people have different mindsets about it. Some people bring lunch, but there's nothing wrong with that. But personally, if I'm asking someone to come help me, lunch will be provided. So yeah, we bought this really delicious baked potato. And I bought a couple things from different vendors. So let's talk about the sales for this event. I'm gonna tell you right now, I believe this was my worst, no, yeah, this was my worst event for this year. I was thinking about another event that I did actually last year around Christmas time. It was an event that I did on a Thursday night, but I remembered it was last year. That was probably the worst event for last year, but I don't know if this one beats it. You know what? It might be in this book because I'm pretty sure I was already using this book when I did that event. So I'm gonna search through it while I continue talking. But yeah, this was definitely the worst event for this year, but I am so thankful for the customers that did come. I had really, honestly, they felt like angels because it was so dead. I didn't think I was gonna sell anything at this event. I honestly just thought well, it was an experience. This was an event on a Sunday. I don't think I've mentioned that, but it was on a Sunday, and yeah, it was kind of early in the morning, I suppose, but I thought with it being so close to Christmas that people would want to stop. I guess I'm gonna blame the cold, because they do this event about once a month, and it's been going on, I think, for over a year. I did it once before a long time ago. I think I actually did like one of their first events, and it was during the spring, so it was a completely different experience. I remember it being decent, but yeah, that one was so long ago, it's not on the books. But yes, okay, so I just remembered I did another market that I did not record a video for. I might have to go back and do that. Anyways, I had my first sale, I'm telling you, was from an angel because she bought multiple items: an opossum, a chicken, another chicken. I guess there are two different chickens, that's right, and a bee. So I think I took a picture or a video of this purchase. I was just so happy, because with this purchase I was able to basically break even with the booth fee as well as the food that I had purchased, and some items as well, like gas and stuff. So yeah, she was amazing. I'm so thankful for her. So the possum was 12, the chicken was, one of them was 15, and then the bee was 12. And then someone else came by my booth and they made a funny comment. I was like, maybe. So the girl came, she was looking around, she's like, you have a lot of competition in here. I was like, what? And that's right, there was 4, I think I might have been the 5th crochet vendor. I didn't mind it, to be honest. I am 100% certain had there been more people, I would have had more sales. There just wasn't a lot of people. But I did see 3 or 4 other crochet vendors. One of them was, they were all around me. One of them was like not directly ahead of me, but to the right, and the other one was to the left. And then we were in rows in a parking lot, so I had 2 behind me, spread out a little bit, so I was in a row with 3 crocheters, including myself, and then the other 2 were behind me. But we all had different styles, we all had different things. I just agreed with her, and I was like, yeah, I know a lot of people like got into it during COVID. And that is the comment that I get from a lot of people too who also crochet. When they come into my booth, I ask them like when they started. Most people do tell me they started during COVID, so it is proven. And I know a lot of people just didn't have a lot to do during the pandemic, so they like got into baking and crocheting and other crafty things. So yeah, she bought a strawberry turtle, which I'm super grateful for as well. Turtles are popular, and this turtle is from my own pattern, so even at a slow market, turtles are still popular. This one, it is my pattern that I have on my Etsy shop listed, as well as Ravelry. However, I just put like a strawberry top on it, and I just I don't like use a pattern when I do like little modifications for the turtle. I just wing it. I did sell a mystery bag, which I have them for $15, but it was a little girl, and I gave it to her for $12, and she was really excited. The mystery bags, I make them different for Christmas time. I put like a Christmas pen in there. I don't think the sign shows on my video, but I put like different items in it for Christmas, and the packaging is different as well. Usually I use little boxes. This time I used like Christmas goodie bags. And yeah, I sold 1, which also goes to show how slow the market it was, because usually mystery bags are very, very popular. They just, yeah, it was a slow market. So there was that. And I had 3 sales as I was packing up. I was so excited. I never guessed, because I think I packed up maybe like 10 minutes after 2 o'clock, because there was still someone at the booth, and I don't remember if they even ended up buying anything. But once I started packing up, I had 30 sales, and it was crazy. I guess I took a while to pack up or something. One vendor came, and she was looking at my booth earlier, and I believe like before the market ended, she wanted to come and buy a plushie. Same thing happened. If you've been watching my market videos for a while, I keep having this thing happen, literally multiple markets in a row, where at the bottom, so I use 4 crates for my main table, and at the bottom, like the 2 crates at the bottom, usually I'll put a plushie that I like lost hope for it, that I've had for a while. So for this one, I put a I forgot what it's called. It was like oh my god, a dumpling. A dumpling with felt details on it that I made like for the eyes and stuff. I'm gonna see if I have a picture of it. I don't know if I actually do, because I don't think the camera really got it when I did the like showing of the booth. But yeah, he was down there, she spotted him, and she came back for him, so that was really exciting. And then I sold a tiny little bluey and 2 elephants, so that was super exciting. Yes, it was a slow market, absolutely. I don't know if it was worth it, only because I feel like because it was so slow, it was kind of risky in putting like, I didn't know it was going to be that windy. It was a little bit risky and like putting our health at risk. Like, I didn't want us to get sick before Christmas. So that was the only thing I was worried about. I don't really mind. I mean, I don't love slow markets, but I still find a way to like have fun and enjoy them. So if it wasn't for the weather, it was fine. You know what I mean? Like, of course I am hoping to do really good at a market, but sometimes they just don't work out. So I know they put a lot of advertising, you know, work into it. All the vendors, I'm sure, were advertising as well. I was, and I know they were constant, because they put us in a vendor group, which is really great. The coordinators are really professional when it comes to this event. Like, they put us in a Instagram group and constantly doing promotion, so I do like the way that it's run. Yeah, I'm gonna say maybe it was just one of those things that happens, you know. It was a little bit slow. However, I think I want to try to do this event again next year. I'm not sure what month. Like I said, they do it once a month, so maybe February. Who knows what my schedule will be like, but I feel like that would be a good time to test it out again, if I could find someone to help me. The parking lot is a little bit far from like where the vendors are. That was a little bit of a sucky part, but nothing too major, thank God. I have my wagon. I love my wagon. I will never ever do a market without a wagon again, even if I have like my car and I could unload right in front of my space. I will still have my wagon because it's so useful. Even at the market, I still use it. Like, I'll put things in it during the market. So yeah, I got my wagon a couple years ago, and I've never stopped using it for my markets. I have this huge tote bag here full of things, so I'm gonna have to do a everything I crocheted this week video, because there are so many plushies in here. And then I have another bag as well. I did have to take some things from this bag. It was overflowing, I took some of those things because I needed more stock for the market. But what is left, I will go over with you guys very soon. So I do have that video planned. But yeah, sometimes markets just don't work out. Sometimes they do. I'm just glad I was able to pay the booth fee off and what I spent as well, and I was able to save a little bit as well for Christmas expenses. So yeah, this is the last market of the year. I'm hoping to come back and do them in February. However, there will still be videos. I'm feeling so much better. If you saw my last video, I was like recuperating, coming back. I was not feeling well. I'm feeling so much better now. So that's why I was a little bit worried about this market too, because I had like just gotten sick and I didn't want to get sick again. But thankfully I'm feeling so much better, so there will be more videos to come. Yeah, that is it for this one. Just hang in there if you have a not so good market. You know, keep trying. Sometimes they just don't work out, but sometimes they do. Thank you again for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.